Yo guys, what is up? It is Captain C. Welcome back. It is great to be back. I just wanted to catch up, tell you guys what I'm up to and things like that. My name is Captain C. Thanks for joining us. We are playing Fortnite Battle Royale. Okay, it's now let's see here. Let's turn up the volume a little bit. I'm using Colin's headset. So if you guys didn't know, okay, I have the arrow skin. That's cool. You know, I almost feel like playing Minecraft, which actually, to be honest, but it's such a chill game, and it would be really nice to actually, like more talk because you guys know that I'd like to talk a little bit more than actually play the game. But man, over here where I'm at, it's around between 25 and 35 degrees. Not even 35. But you know what I mean. Um, Now, somebody joined us. What's up, chat? It's probably Colin, to be honest. But, oh man, my legs aren't hurt. Um, what? But it's, but man, now if you guys didn't know, I don't have my license yet. It's something that the DMV shutting down doesn't make it easier. It's just I can drive. I mean, I'm a pretty good driver. Like I mean, I can get from point A to point B. It's just taking that driver's test is just so. It's so. It like I guess the fear of failing or not being prepared enough just gets to me, I think. Which, to be honest, I believe you have 3 tries within a year. So what I should really do is to basically do the test, see how you do. If you do fail, at least you know what to expect. Um, Main parts that I'm probably afraid of, parking on the hill. I'm pretty sure I can do it. If I'm really worried about it, I should probably just do it on the way to the driver's ed course, just to like be like, okay, this is what you do, you're good. But it's the parallel parking, and I really think about it, and that there is some dumb drivers out there, and the fact that most of these, you could even call them Karens, but I mean, the fact that most of these people like do get their license, I mean, I really shouldn't be worrying, so. But 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 throughout this whole pandemic, I've been working retail, and the thing was that I walk to work quite a bit. I mean quite a bit. I probably walk to work at least 3 times a week, and now the temperature was always pretty decent walking to work. I think the toughest part was probably when it was quite hot out, and I still walk to work. But which actually, I mean, I'm actually kind of proud of myself, to be honest, for walking to work. Because first off, it was not, it was a 45-minute walk to work. But actually, the experience of walking to work was actually quite. It was kind of fulfilling. I mean, oh shit. He got one hit on me. Well, whenever that happens, like I shouldn't go like that, but I should go like that. But I remember walking to work, and oh, I thought that was like some shield right there. Bruh, are you fucking? I was like, is it not letting me take it? But I remember walking to work, and I know I've said that quite a bit, but and I'll say it one more just to finish off the sentence. I remember walking to work, and actually there was this routine that I would have actually. So first, walking to work, but I was stopped at the square, and there. First off, there's multiple places on the way to work, where I could get a bite to eat. I'm just wondering if anybody's down here. So you know, I would grab lunch, grab coffee, and things like that. Um, it was just kind of, uh, you know, it was, and knowing that not a lot of people would be doing what I would be doing. Um, I just want to say it. Like, I mean, the people who walk to work, I mean, it's like, I mean, just you have to know that probably 50% of at least the people in your age, they would not walk to work. I know. Now I'm not throwing any shade or anything, maybe a little bit, but I know for sure my brother Jeremiah, he will never do that, and I know I probably shouldn't think that like that, but well, but also people would probably tell me hey, you know, you should actually get your license like a normal person. Because the one thing that bothers me is that it was a 45-minute walk, because I remember timing myself, that was probably the average, and but it would take less than 10 minutes to get there by car. I mean, and but I do want to say that it is incredible having the app Uber, because first off, you know, if it was raining or obviously this type of weather, it would just not be possible to you know, I'm wondering if I should take the med kit, and then I should probably, and then I can take this or something. But having the app Uber was a great backup just in case there was, you know, so I actually don't need this freaking gun, actually. Oh man, I don't have time for this. Fuck. I'm just gonna go. But the main point of the conversation is that now I'm so used to, like, because I love. Did I hear somebody? Is that I love walking into town for lunch, for breakfast, you know, to get my hair cut, go to the movies. I love doing that, and but during this type of weather, between 25 to 35 degrees, I can't do that. I know that I could do it and things like that, but it's just, I mean, if it was sunny out and it was like at least 40 degrees, fuck. Oh, that's fine. You know, I probably wouldn't mind doing it. But I mean, it's because every day I wake up and I'm like, oh man, should I walk over for breakfast? And you know, getting those pancakes and hot coffees, and I can just refill and things like that. I really hate this bounty shit. Well, actually, I don't think anybody is coming in my direction. Oh, there's a person there. Where did that person go? Huh? How do I miss every single shot? Bro, fuck. Die in the storm, motherfucker. He might actually. I low-key hope he does. Oh yeah, you're gonna die. You're on 41. Unless he might met up. Do you still get health for killing somebody? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. But anyways, it's been really tough. Dude, if he died like right there. But if well it really sucks like being stuck at home. Like, I mean, for somebody who is so used to like walking to here and there. I remember walking into town, you know, and working out and just kind of like, you know, doing stuff, and but you just can't you just can't do that during this weather, and it really sucks. I mean, I mean, like if I really wanted to, like I probably wouldn't mind, and if it's blue sky, sunny out, and if it was 40 degrees, maybe even like high 30s if I really wanted to, and then, but it's, but it's, when it's like this close, like high 20s, low 30s. It's just too cold to be walking around that shit. And to be honest, the at that low, the air quality is just so shitty too. I mean, um, like I remember riding my bike over to Starbucks when I was younger, or because I loved riding into town and things like that. It was one of my favorite things to do. But I remember when it was fall, and I was riding down hills, and my hands were just so cold. And I was thinking, yeah, I don't think I'm doing this again. And now, to be honest, I probably could have, if I wore gloves, you know, I might have been okay. But it sucks though, because the problem would be solved if I just had my license and I could take a, because now there's two types of towns. There's the square town, which is like right down the street, and then you have the like town, which is like take for instance down the street, down the street, down the street, down the street. I mean, it's really not that far. Oh, I thought there was shit over here, bro. Fuck. Oh, I was thinking I might actually be okay. I swear, if it's on the other side, yeah, if it's on the other side. It's actually not too bad. Colin James. Yeah, but like, you know, my buddy. Yeah, the wait, is that a fish? Hopefully it is. No, that's a shark. Should I start shooting at the shark? I don't know, can you maybe you can just like scare it off or something. Okay. Forget it. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, but my buddy who lives in Florida, first off, he has his license, but I mean, now, you know, actually I know somebody, actually the same guy, you know, he used to live in another town, and are you chill? Okay. I think somebody was here, or maybe not. But he, I don't know, the door was open already, so. But this donut shop was like really close to his house. I mean, it was practically his neighbor. I mean, now if it was that close, I mean, I obviously, yeah, well, like, I mean, depending. Now, if it's like -5 or 4 outside, then yeah, you know, maybe not going out there. But I mean, if it's practically your neighbor, uh, that would be an option, and it would be a very welcomed option. But it's, I mean, the cold sucks. I mean, but bro, fuck. Oh wait, I think we could turn this way. Yeah, but I'm looking through my weather app and seeing man, I don't feel very comfortable taking that stream over here, but cause I'm probably gonna run into some. Okay, first off, maybe, but I'm looking through my weather app and seeing which and seeing. Oh, shit. There's people. Now, first off, that guy is walking in a very orderly line, so I don't know if I think those are. Why am I always against this one? It's getting a little annoying. Right, I don't have any health, so I'm almost forced to try. Oh, are you serious? Sweet, you got health. Okay, this is actually damaging us quite a bit. Well, we should be okay. Please have us have enough. We do. Okay, sweet. Hmm. So yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but probably not. But well, maybe you do. I don't know. But but I am actually I'm jobless because I took a seasonal job, and there was a few things that went into that. Oh my gosh, this is actually gonna hurt like a bitch. I was trying to jump onto that building. I didn't realize. Oh my gosh. Fuck. But yeah, I took a seasonal job in that job wrapped up, and there's a chance that they will call me back. But I'm job searching. There's this one job that I actually really want, but their human resources person is out. Seems like for they were out for a few days, and I called back and I got the same response. They're out for a few days. So I'm guessing, I'm wondering if they're on, if she, because I believe the person is a she, and I'm guessing that maybe they're on some COVID protocol, or I don't know. Like maybe they have symptoms. I don't know, but long story short, they're not available. They're out of the office. So I'm waiting on that. But that job I would very much like, and I'm applying for the other jobs that I'm not really interested in. Well, I kind of am, but basically I'm still out of work, and I don't need money. I'm fortunate to be living with my parents, and but I do like to save money. I like to do investment type things, and but I'd like to be out of the house. I've been talking about that. I like to walk to places and just to get going and things like that. Um, but I have decided to call my old job back before I went to Costco, and now that job was the only reason. Well, first I was kind of considering, but I'm like, nah, it wouldn't be good. Um, but I was told, because I still have friends that work there, that the department I was in was very poorly run. It was produce at a grocery store, but they have lost, within 2 to 3 months, they have lost five, six employees in that department. They are desperate for people. But I was basically kicked out of that department. I was transferred, but I was really fired. They're part of the union, so they can't really fire, because I didn't do anything wrong. That's why they couldn't fire me. My boss just really didn't like me. So instead of firing me, he transferred me to front end, and front end had me bagging. So basically, it was a demotion. Um, so but so and then obviously I was a bagger, and I would have stayed there if they offered me anything else in a bagging position. I did stay there for a little bit because I did want a job. I very much thought about quitting that job, right when they told me I was going to be back. But I'm like, man, I still kind of want a paycheck. And actually, that's a story for another day. But I took it. But I was hoping they would at least give me a cashier position, or they had this new thing, Drive Up and Go, which is basically a personal shopper, which seemed to be very popular. That was the place to be, seemed like. But they didn't offer me anything that I thought I was worth. But it wasn't for the front end manager's fault. She was just I was just given to her. So um but so it was kind of like, hey, you're in my house now. You were in produce, and now you're given to me, but this is my department, and I'm gonna put you where I want to put you. It's kind of like somebody gives you a pet, and you're like, yay, I didn't really ask for the pet, you know, and you know, you're kind of like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna take care of you. I don't really never really ask for it. I feel like that's how they were like, so I can't fully blame that person. But it was just, you know, I was begging, but I was also looking for a new job until I got something, and and guys, actually, I applied for 4 different jobs, and and only one got back to me, which was actually the best one that I wanted. But it was like one by one, they were all telling me, yeah, no, sorry. So I was, so that just tells you, you know, it's all, you know, apply, and see what happens. But anyways, um, but I'm thinking I could possibly go back there because to me, I really liked the job. I mean, it had its pros and cons, but I was very comfortable there. I knew how to do my job. There was some relaxed time on when you're closing at night. I feel like a lot of places is like that. But I asked some of my buddies, you know, and they know, you know, that my seasonal ended and that I'm looking for a job, and I'm being told that this person quit, and blah blah blah, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Could I actually come back? I mean, it seems like you guys are pretty low on people, and they're like, oh yeah, blah 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 was closing all by himself for all by himself for 2 straight nights. Yeah, they really need people. So the only thing that I would say is that I would only work from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Because that's a late shift, and one of the bosses never, the main boss who really didn't like me, never works that late. The He always gets off usually between 2 to 3 p.m. and I would be coming in at 3 p.m. So there's a chance that he if he's there at that time, he's not going to be there very long. I mean, which it is probably 75% of the time he is not there at 3, but if he is, he's probably just popping his head in, finishing whatever he's doing, and then starts shopping. I mean, so um but I don't know. It's but I'm going to be calling the general manager tomorrow probably, and um just I don't know. It's a tough situation because I mean I don't know. It's a pretty tough situation because yeah, I don't know, man. It's because also I don't want to go there and I'm there for like 2 days and then say somebody calls me up and it's I don't know. All I know is that I'm kind of thirsty. I told one of the people there that uh, alright, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna be right back, and I'm probably going to get out of Fortnite, but I might start out something else because I really don't want to end the live stream, but I'll be right back. Yeah, but maybe we can start one more. Yeah, but let's see. I'm just trying to think. I don't know, guys. I I really think I really think that they need people, but it's I'm just trying to think. Like, I did leave in good terms. There was one day during my 2 week notice that I did call in sick because I had something with my new job. I wasn't starting yet, but I think I had a introduction day. So, and obviously getting that Costco job meant more to me than like literally anything. Um so I really didn't want, so I called in, and I when I came back to bed, because I was checking on the schedule because I just so happened to be in the area. Um but I came, but and I was checking the schedule, and I was taken off the schedule, and I was told that I was going to be finishing off. Damn, I didn't want to do that. I'm leaving this match. I want to do something else, but I'm still playing another game, but 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 what should call it? The so I'm just wondering if that might have something to do with it. But some people have left and I think came back on better terms. But I was liked by upper management, but my department managers really didn't like me. The produce department manager, he was just a dick. I mean, he was a dick. I mean, but the front end manager just didn't like me, I think, because I just didn't like to. I just I never wanted to be in her department in the first place, because I originally applied for produce there, and I got in as a bagger, and I was all fine being a bagger, but after a month or two, I'm like, hey, so about that produce job, and she was like, no, you made a commitment to me, and I understood that. And actually, that there was a in produce, the day that I got the job, or something like that, a spot opened up in produce, but I already, gave my loyalty over there or something like that. Just a small story short, but it's like, yeah, and I said, yeah, but for a limited time. I said something better, like, well, yeah, but not forever or something like that. I eventually got over there, to produce, but then when I came back, it's just kind of one of those, I don't know, but if you saw her, I mean, she is kind of a Karen, or has the potential to be a Karen, but, um, she definitely has her favorites. But in the produce department, I got along with this. One of the reasons that so many people is leaving that department is because there's this one guy there. He no longer new, but relatively new, and I got along with him mostly. We had a few good conversations, but I guess he was the boss's spy at night. Kind of more or less. And oh my gosh, I forgot that I was gonna do that one thing. I was gonna wait till the boss and then land wherever the circle was, so I don't have to. Where's the circle? Do we know where the circle is yet? Man, I really hope that. But and people, there was arguments, and a lot of people left specifically because of this one dude. him and I always got along, but if I do get the job, oh, that's actually not too bad. But if I do get the job, we always got along, but I have a feeling that he's going to want to run things a certain way, and I'm going to be running things how we usually did it. So hopefully that there's no issues, like you know, sometimes leave early. A lot of us left early and things like that, and but we'll see how things go. But the thing that I'm thinking is that, okay, you're good, you're cool with me being here. But now I'm just guessing that I am going to be cool and like I'm guessing that first off, the department manager he would most likely not want me to be back. He got rid of me for a reason. I mean, he does not think I'm a good worker and things like that. Basically anybody else would tell you that I'm at least a decent worker, and that they've had worse. But, you know, like really, I mean, if you ask a lot of people, I am a very good worker, and you know, so. But anyways. So the only way that I feel like I would get back in is basically they're desperate, they really need people, and I am already trained, because that's one thing too, you know, how long is it going to take for somebody to actually be good at the job? I'm trained already. I know well what has to be done at night and things like that, so we'll see, you know. And plus they're we had the deli, and we had this meal deal, these chicken tenders and fries, and oh my gosh, dude, those are so fucking good, man. I mean, oh man, those are so good. I miss having that. Oh, on my break. Oh my gosh, those were so good. You have no idea, bro. Okay, we actually need. We're gonna drop this. Okay. But you go with me being here? Wait. Now, one thing too is that now the Bears are in the playoffs, so you know, one thing that I'm hoping that doesn't come up is you know, I would hate to work during a Bears playoff game. I would really wish that's why, you know, some of these interviews or whatever, they're asking, you know, when are you available to work, and when are you available for a possible interview. Not saying they're giving it to me, but if they do, you know, and I'm saying and I'm saying the whatever it is, this Monday, not anything before Sunday because of the Bears playoff game. I mean, man, I do not want to go into sweaty. There is usually at least somebody here. Yeah, I see. I just seen that there's a way to like get up without causing me. not that much ammo. Okay. What is that thing? I could use a AR. I'm actually leaning towards a what the fuck? Okay. I'm actually leaning towards burst because these ARs that I'm having, I'm not hitting my shots. I'm actually not, so there's an AR right there. Might as well take it. But you guys are seeing it. I'm not hitting my shots. I was itching my ear, and my ears. Please don't get sniped. But so I think I might be leaning towards a burst just based on how I've been playing recently. Cause I remember I used to be pretty good at aiming, and you could say it's aim assist, but whatever it is, you know, I don't care what it is, but I'll take it. I don't know if there's hair over by my ear or what. Oh, man. Now the SMG I've been doing pretty good with. There's a chest somewhere, but I'm not gonna look for. We're going that way. Yeah, but I feel like after I have a decent conversation with the general manager of the store, and he knows. Oh shit. I hate running towards people when the storm is on my ass. Boy, does it suck. I mean, it happens too often. I'm trying to run a little bit this way, but I know I actually need to run this way, but he knows that I'm gonna be. Oh man. Perfect high ground, come on. See him, see him, see him. Come on. Dude, I have a sniper, this will be perfect. Dude, how can I not see him? He has to be over here. Unless he's in a bush or something. Oh, please. Right, that's him. No. It might be a llama, actually. Oh, we are so... Just make sure nobody's on. Terminated, just in time. Oh, what? Oh, you're fucking me. Oh! Fuck. Ugh. Damn. Alright guys, I think I talked about everything that I really felt like talking about, so I thought about playing Minecraft, but I don't think I really feel like it. Oh man. I'll stick with you guys a little bit longer. I keep on searching on here, the PlayStation Store, just seeing what there is, and yeah, I've been really into, because I was really looking for a TV series to get into, and actually The Walking Dead, I never watched it. I might have watched The War with Grandpa. I might have watched the first episode, like the first like 5-10 minutes, but I I watched the first episode. I'm like, hey, not bad. Watched the second episode, and now I'm really into it. I'm just a few episodes into it, but it's pretty good. Now um now there's 9 seasons of this show. Shit. Um now I think I remember like somebody saying that it actually gets a little repetitive towards the end or whatever. Shows that I would really like to. I would also like to get into Game of Thrones because I think I watched the first episode of that, and then I don't know, but all in good time. So, would like to shop movies. There's a movie for like 99 cents that. Okay. From $3.99. Yeah, let's add a filter. Let's try sorting. No, fuck you. Price low to high. What's the cheapest you got? Why is bundle like exclusives? No, just give me a fucking price tag, bro. Dude, why are we looking at bundles? Fuck it. I ruined it. Alright, shop TV. Okay, did I ask to do that? I don't wanna, because if I wanna watch TV, like shop TV and things like that, I would just I would just, there's so many ways. Like, I mean, Disney Plus and all that stuff. Like, eventually, I feel like I will get HBO Max just to, because I know the Game of Thrones is on there, The Sopranos, and I watched a little bit of I watched the first episode of The Sopranos. Um, and that looks interesting, but. Alright guys, well I think that is about a wrap, but until next time. It is CaptainC signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys later.